Welcome to episode 8 of This Week at ECT. I'm your host, Robbie Needs a Razor, also known as ECT the Bandit. In this episode, we're going to take a look at last week's results. We're going to have that interview with Dave Soja and take a look at next week's racing, as well as, of course, my picks. We'll be back with this and more after these messages.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Turn on, I'll see red. Adrenaline crash, crack my head. Not to take a baby dead.
Welcome back to episode 8 of This Week at ECT. I'm your host, a Bandit. It's now time for that long-awaited interview with the lead admin of Soja's Aero 88 series. That's right, you know him, you love him, ECT Dave Soja.
Mr. Bandit here with ECT Dave Soja, the new lead admin of the Monday Night Aero Wars series, which has aptly been renamed Soja's Aero Wars. Hey Dave, can you tell us a little bit about Dave Soja, the person?
Well, I'm self-employed. I have my own company. I do swimming pools and pool tables. I'm married and have one daughter. Her name is Brandy, and I have two stepdaughters, Tara and Heather. My wife's name is Kim.
Okay, and if you would tell us, last season you helped Spoiler with the Spoilers Aero, and I see now a name change and a change as you're taking over as lead admin of the Aero series.
Yeah, me and Spoiler were talking, and I've been trying to help out as much as I can here with the admins in all the different series. And with Spoiler being promoted, he wanted to be more freed up so he could help out and do more and not be committed to a series. So we discussed it, and I told him I'd take it over for this season. A little bit of changes here and there to it, but nothing major. Still, we're getting good turnout. We had 37 guys last night.
Excellent. And finally, before we call it a night, is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to there?
First of all, I'd like to give a shout out to ECT Outlaw and ECT Spider, the owners. Without them, we couldn't do all this, and all the guys that show up nightly to support us. We have a lot of good guys. Got guys come over from BSR, F&D. There's a lot of good admins here, a lot of good series. I think it's run, pretty well. We really don't have a lot of bickering like if you go to some leagues, they have some problems here and there. I've been in another league that was run by a guy, and it was run his way or the highway, where Pete and Spider let you kind of run, they let the admins do what they need to do to get the series going, and I think it's really helped out.
Dave Soja, the lead admin of Soja's Aero 88 series, Monday nights in the AW 88 here at ECT. I want to thank Dave for sitting down with me there. That was a couple weeks ago, and we just got her going now. We're going to kind of have a rotation going for those of you, kind of a program note. Not only will we do 1 or 2 interviews a month, the fun run, and other little things that, little fun ideas that I'm coming up with to kind of keep things going. When we come back after the house band takes us through racing next week, we're going to have a look at last week's race results and, of course, my picks. Welcome back to This Week at ECT. I'm your host, The Bandit, and now look at last week's results. Sunday in the Thunder Modifieds at Star Speedway, the pole, ECT Chris with a 13.547. The winner, Jay Doucette.
Monday, the Soja's Aero 88 series was at the High Banks of Michigan. The pole went to BSR Craig B with a 40.647, ECT Milt Matisse with the victory. At Daytona, Smokes SS with a 47.804, BSR Wicked Ways took the pole. The winner, ECT 351 Boss. Wednesday in the Outlaws SK Madness, they were at South Boston. ECT Matt Benjamin with a 15.159 held the pole, and the winner, ECT Jim. Friday night, Short Track Thunder up at Kalamazoo. ECT B. Ambrosia put down a hot lap of 13.804 for the pole. ECT Chris took the victory. At Late Models, Under the Lights at Hickory, Saturday, ECT TJ51, the pole with a 14.774. The winner, ECT B. Ambrosia. And now let's go racing around for results. Thursday night at the BSR Cup, we were at Talladega. The pole went to BSR DJ Champ as he went around in a 191.981. The winner, BSR Pockets. Friday night at FND, the 104 Cup, they were at Michigan, and FND Bump 37 took the pole with a 181.132. The winner, BSR Sundowner. And Saturday night, first race of the team series, we were at Talladega. The pole went to BSR DJ Champ with a 192.058. The winner, the second time this weekend, this time the winner of the Saturday night team series at Talladega, BSR Sundowner. He runs for the Hitman. That's been a look at this week's results here at This Week at ECT. I'm the Bandit.
That's been a look at racing last week at ECT, BSR, and FND here on This Week at ECT. I'm your host, the Bandit. Before I say goodbye, of course, I've got to put myself out on a limb and see if I can get it right. I've done it once. Surely if I do it once, I can do it twice because I like winning. Okay, so here we go. I think his problems are going to be solved. I think he's going to get his head out of his proverbial tail feathers. He's going to get his pit stop straight. My choice for the winner Saturday night's Cup race at Richmond, the driver of the number 88 Amp Chevrolet for Hendricks Motorsports. He should have had it last week, but it just wasn't meant to be. That is Dale Earnhardt Jr., my dark horse. You know him, you love him. He won there last year. Kansas Zone, Quint Boyer driving the number 33 Cheerios/BB&T Chevy for Richard Childress Races. So there you go. Take them off your fantasy teams, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Quint Boyer. That's it for this episode of This Week at ECT with the Bandit. I'll see you next week. See ya!
Stock car boy, he ain't too much to believe. You know he always got an extra pack of cigarettes rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve. He got a tattoo on his arm that said baby. He got another one that just say hey. But every Sunday afternoon he is a dirt track demon in a 57 Chevrolet.